So it's time to plant the Njama Njama, and this year I'm going to be planting the big leaf Njama Njama only. Hello everybody, welcome back. Yaje here. I am super pumped because I have officially kicked off the spring 2022 gardening season with my favorite vegetable, the garden huckleberry or the Njama Njama. In this video, I will share with you step by step how I planted the Njama Njama in the garden, and also share with you a bonus hack that I think you're going to find super useful. To sow the seeds in the garden, to direct sow the seeds in the garden, you have to wait until it has passed the last frost date for your area before you plant the seeds in the garden. My garden is in zone 9A and we officially had our last frost date already, which is why I am kicking off the gardening season. So we have aerated the soil, and the next thing will be to just break the soil up and then spread it around. Make sure everything is nice and even and you don't have huge lumps. So the first thing we did was to till the soil, to aerate the soil and just loosen up the soil, because you don't want the soil to be waterlogged. And please note that Njama Njama loves nutrient-rich soil. So a couple of months ago, I already added manure to this soil. You don't want to add manure and just plant because it can burn your young sprouts. So I added manure at least, I want to say 6 weeks ago. So it has really composted at this point. I added composted chicken manure, but then just gave it time again to mix in well with the soil before planting. So now I'm just leveling out the soil and then it will be ready to receive my seeds. There are two ways of planting Njama Njama. You can just direct sow by broadcasting the seeds and then keep harvesting and thinning out the vegetables, or you can plant the seeds on a seed bed and then later transplant. So whether you do the direct sow or you start the seeds and transplant is a matter of preference. This year I'm going to do just the direct sow. I will not transplant this year. Guys, if this video is adding any value to you so far, let me kindly ask you to give the video a thumbs up and then subscribe if you have not yet done so, to join the tribe. Thank you. Your support means a lot to me. So it's time to plant the Njama Njama, and this year I'm going to be planting the big leaf Njama Njama only. I'm only going to plant the big leaf Njama Njama. That is like the boya variety of the Njama Njama, and that is because it's been my experience that this one does better in zone 9A, and it's easier to process. It's easier to care for the Njama Njama, harvest and process, compared to the Bamenda Njama Njama. And you don't need a whole lot, so maybe about a tablespoon is going to be enough for each bed. So I'll be growing the Njama Njama here, over there and over there, 3 beds. So this is how the seeds look like. Okay, what I will do, this is a tip, or this is a hack, because the way that they do this back home is just broadcast the seeds. You just broadcast the seed and then hope that it covers up the whatever area you're trying to plant the Njama Njama in. So what I will do is put this in a salt shaker, just to make sure that I can control how much of the Njama Njama I get on the surface. Okay. So we're just gonna. So tribe, that was your bonus tip. Use the salt shaker to easily disperse tiny Njama Njama seeds. Easily disperse and evenly disperse as well. Back home, they would just broadcast the seed, like just throw the seeds like that, and sometimes you can get a concentration of seeds in one spot and it would not be evenly distributed. So this method helps you distribute your seeds evenly. So the next step is to just lightly cover the seeds. These are tiny seeds, you don't want to bury them too deep. So I'm just using my fingers. Njama Njama seeds love warmth to germinate. Germination will take place in about 7 to 10 days, maybe earlier. It just depends on what the temperature is going to be, but they are quick germinating seeds. So I expect germination in about a week. Quick question for you, tribe. Are you familiar with this vegetable? Have you ever cultivated this vegetable before? Let me know in the comment section below. Drop me a comment and let me know what your experience has been growing Njama Njama in your garden. And the final step will be to water the seeds, and then we are done. Again, I expect germination in about a week. I'm going to keep you posted on the progress of this Njama Njama and whatever it takes to care for the Njama Njama. I will be sure to let you all know. Again, kindly like and subscribe if you have not yet done so, and check out other gardening content on my channel. Until next time, grow a garden so you can grow health. Bye-bye. Let's say a prayer for a bountiful harvest. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to plant the rest and we'll be done. Now you give me good luck now.